どこへ行くんだ。
So what? Another PC or new graphics card? I'm sorry, give me a sec. Ah, say less. Right, man. We part of the high gaming PC club, bro. Low gaming not accepted. High gaming accepted. Alright, that's the second USB that turned out to be shit. Yes, I got like 4 of these or 5, man. I need to buy me some new ones too. I think yours is fine. If your shit's super low and you have to lower down your settings to play them, you gotta upgrade if you want to be part of the club. That's how I feel, man. Mid is fine. If your CPU is good. Laptop is fine. Everybody eventually upgrades one day. That's true. Takes time, or you just have the money from the start. Took me 3 years to upgrade. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I was there just like everybody else. Took me 3 fucking years to upgrade. So I know where everybody's literally coming from when they use low end PCs. I just know where everybody's coming from because I used a low to mid end PC for 3 years straight. Bro, what the? Never mind. I'm gonna keep my phone on just in case. We pay the fucking internet bill, man. The stream still wants to act like shit. Hope everybody's doing well. Took me a while to start because what you call it? Something was going wrong with the stream, and I don't know why, but. What's up, Michael? Doing good in yourself? Yep, I heard. Well, yesterday actually. What's going on, Daiko? Yeah, I know. He was the voice of Kai for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. What's going on, channel interest? I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. What do I think of Kingdom Hearts 4 so far? Honestly, I cannot wait to play it. If it ever gets there soon. As long as they don't pull a, 360 like they did Kingdom Hearts 3 for years. Shit, I'm a Blanc lover, but I definitely love me some adult Neptune though. So I definitely agree with that. So basically 3 games so far that I would be waiting for. The first one we're going with since Neptunia Unlimited drops in Japan this month. Next payday I'm definitely gonna hop over to the Japanese PSN store and get it. And I think next I'll be waiting for AOT 3 and then Kingdom Hearts 4, I would assume. Oh yeah, Purple Heart is bae. All CPU forms are bae. I have not hopped on Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in about I think about a month. It'll probably be a while before I hop back on it till I pop out another chill stream. Been so busy binge playing Atelier Resleriana that I haven't had the time to. And not to mention the fact with Neptunia Unlimited on the way this month, I'll be even more super busy. Then I think after that I'll be able to pop back on chill streams, if anything. Yeah, I'm playing digital. They stopped physical media for PS4. Well, they have no plans of a physical media version for PS4, so I'm just gonna go buy it digital on the store. Plus, I want to play it right away, so I'm not gonna bother getting physical. Play Asia would have taken long to bring my copy anyway, so what's the point? Yeah, 100. Well, yeah, hopefully I can, if no bills stand in the way, then I could possibly, buy the $100 edition, the freaking deluxe, if anything, but if not, then I just get the regular version. I'm not in any rush to play the season pass, because I don't think they're gonna bring any new shit out right away, so. Not wise to be tricked by the digital prices and shit since PlayStation is since PlayStation pretty much already announced that digital isn't owning, so what's the point? If anything, my YouTube money actually hits that day, then I can use that one instead. So appreciate that, man. Oh, that's right. I still got my hands full with the Blue Reflection Quadra collection, so there's that too. Marvel Rivals or Marvel Token? Neither. Truth be told, I don't really have to buy them, but technically I don't have to buy them. They've already popped up, a free copy already popped up to the website to download my games from, so I can literally just download them right now and play them. The same for the Avatar fighting game too. Atelier Resleriana, I'm playing the PC version. You can get it on PS5 at the store right now though. Not much of a GTA person, but I did grow up with San Andreas, so. But not much hype for 6. Nor am I one of those fools who pre-order right away for 6. Because I have yet to see any good gameplay. People are too quick to jump to conclusions and pre-order the game right away when they don't even know what the game has in store. Yeah, same. Yeah, like, I'm like, why pre-order right away? Why pre-order right away if there's like, if you ain't see any gameplay for it? I get it. People will be all like, oh, I don't care. I just want to play the game and shit. You like, play what game? Bet you if the game was a visual novel and no gameplay, you'd still play it, wouldn't you? That's where they're all crazy. No offense to visual novels. Just making an example. Thanks for that share too, Job. Like I bet you if it had boring gameplay and nothing to it, they'd still buy it. You'd still buy it, wouldn't you? Be like, I don't care how much it costs. I don't care what the gameplay is like. I'm still buying it. They'll literally do that. Remember how I always said, remember the one thing I always said, if I see a new game that drops and it is not worth my money, I will not buy it, but I will pirate it. I've done that with most of my games. I did that with Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash when it dropped. New? Well, welcome on in. Welcome in. Yeah, facts, Daiko. Facts. Trust me, bro. We ain't gonna be throwing out money like that. I promise you that. Any new animes? Apothecary Diaries season 3, Tokyo Revengers the final season. Let's see. Oh wait, I think Freerun season 3. Yeah, Freerun season 3. I think that's it. I love Bleach. Don't get me wrong, but I love Bleach, but and I'm actually glad that it's getting, like, you know, with the return and everything. I'm glad that it's getting the love it's getting again, but I'd probably say I'm not that hype though. You got a bunch of fools popping out too much hype over the anime and shit. All the fools that went to that premiere just to watch it and shit. I'm waiting for the rest to just drop online, and then I'll watch the rest at this point. I'm literally waiting for One Piece's new episodes to build up, like about 7 or 10 or 15 or so. So I literally unintentionally made myself miss probably 10 or 11 episodes of One Piece just so I could, like, you know, watch it as a marathon again. That's why I haven't been watching the new episodes, but I know they're on Elbath. That's the stupid thing, bro. They really egging. I get it. It's Bleach. They're like doing its return and everything like that. But like, I'm tired of the whole, like, you know, egging it to the point where you gotta put it like exclusive to theaters and shit. This is why Demon Slayer was total trash too. Put all this stupid shit in theaters, bro, when you could just pop it out like on all platforms, bro. What is the point of doing premieres and all that crap? Crazy for that shit. I'll let it build up. I'll literally let it build up and watch it. That's what I'm doing with One Piece. I think the only ones I truly care about though right now is, yes, One Piece, but also Apothecary Diaries, Tokyo Revengers, Frieren, those type of animes, you know, the non-shonens. Yeah, Jab, the manga all the way, dude. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Straight up tell them, read the manga. You'll finish it way faster, bro. You don't really need to watch the anime. So what if it's anime exclusive scenes like the freaking Renji versus Uryu fight? That's nothing. I think I'm a bit tired of shonen. Honestly, I mean, not that I'm fully tired of it, but because, you know, One Piece out there, One Piece the king. But the shonens that I'd really like to see again are, and I still have to watch the Fist of the North Star reboot. But I'd also love to see some more Saint Seiya. That's the true shonen that I really care about right now. More Saint Seiya and Next Dimension being animated. Okay, let's see. So let's look for some new items, blah blah. And y'all already know I don't really like care much for Dragon Ball. I still have to watch Demons of the Shadow Realm. I know that's from Hiromu Arakawa, same creator of Full Metal Alchemist, if I remember correctly. Well, hopefully if it is, then hopefully they don't make the same mistake they made with Berserk. The movie? Well, the movie's nothing really, the movie's nothing special or anything. It's literally just a retelling of the Yoshiwara and Flames arc. And that's a classic arc for Gintama. Peak by the time. The only thing is that Shinsengumi's in it. But I'm still hyped for it, though. Man, fuck this shit. Let me go watch an Atelier anime, bro. That's what I actually want to watch right now. Screw that. Let me go watch an Atelier anime. That's funny. What was it? Since Jab put the Ruka birthday post, Blue Reflection Ray. I actually did start Blue Reflection Ray. I actually did start the anime a couple of days ago. English dub is phenomenal. Is it dub? I wish the Atelier Rising anime got a dub. Lair game? That sounds like a 2000s anime. Is it? I don't think I have. Hold on. No dub, and it's been out for years. I think I'll go back to watching Sword Art Online too. Crap, where was I supposed to go? Hold on. I know where I'm supposed to go for the main story, but I'm not going to go there right now. I want to uncover some other items too if I can. Highlight. Alright, is that anywhere? No, not that I know of. Nope. Nope, not there. Wait, hold up. Am I? Could it possibly be here? No, okay. Bro, I haven't even seen the 3rd season for Rising of the Shield Hero. I let that anime build up too. I've seen Chainsaw Man. I just didn't see the movie though. In the video game, but not in the anime. That's where it's super hard and rare just to get English dub voice actors for animes these days. They're the most busy ones, but Japan-wise, like Japan, they'll have the voice actors for anything, which is good. But I want dub too. I get tired of having to like move my eyes back and forth to look at words on the screen. I mean, literally, I watch it at work. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, I've seen the recent season, and that was it. Yeah, pretty much seen the recent season, but I struggle. I honestly don't really understand half of like JJK, and it's good, but I don't understand the full hype with it. Fights are good, man, but I still don't understand the full hype of it in general. But
どこに行こうかな。気楽に行ってみよう。かなり古いお墓もあるわね。このお墓や教会は一体いつからあるのかしら。
それ。
これ珍しいね。
それ。そこだ。それ。
On the new JoJo anime. I'm not a big JoJo fan. The only thing I can say is that it's a top tier anime out there. Oh shit, that's right. Another anime I was also hyped for. Another upcoming anime is the Railgun spinoff. Yes. Cannot wait for that. But they still promised me a Railgun season. They still promised us a Railgun season 4. So I'm still waiting on that too. I'm guessing what they meant by season 4 was the spinoff. But a spinoff ain't supposed to be season 4. It's supposed to be its own series, so they're lying to me. Yeah, Japanese is good when it's English sub is definitely good when it's supposed to be. Although the one thing I do tend to get tired of when I'm watching anime in English sub is pretty much the same old female characters being voiced at least by the same Japanese female voice actor. I feel like all Japanese female voice actors are the same, but they're really not though. Some are the same while some are not, but thoughts on Digimon? I can't really give much thoughts. I'm not really a Digimon boy. I'm more of a Pokemon guy. Pokemon Beyblade type of guy, but yeah. I fell out of Digimon years ago when I was like a kid. Modern dub is honestly just fine, because at least we actually hear different characters being voiced by, you know, different people. But it's like for Japanese, it's like I feel like we be hearing the same voice actor. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we have famous English dub voice actors too. It's like we got freaking Brittany, Chermi Lay. Like, oh yeah, you're right, Jab. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that I was subscribed to the main channel on my other account. That's why I never see it. But I think that's coming back. And the manga just finished too, I think. I cannot wait for that either. But I guess that's probably not coming this year since they never showed it on pictures and reels. You're joking, right? Bro, that's just the Beerus remake. It's nothing new. If they told you Dragon Ball was coming back, they would have said it was the Galactic Patrol one. The Galactic Patrol one. What they're bringing back right now is nothing special. It's just a Beerus. It's just a remake or a retelling of the Beerus arc, bro. They're just redoing it again like they did it before in Super. Remember, this isn't the first time they've done that. They took Battle of Gods and they took Battle of Gods and literally divided it into episodes, making it into an arc when it was originally a movie. Now they're doing it again, remaking it into an anime. But you know, like the fans they are, they'll get hyped about it. So it's like, but you know, like, hey, whatever it is, I don't really care. It's like, yeah, literally. I mean, nothing can fix that horrendous animation that they used before in the Super Saiyan 3 versus Beerus fight. Goku's head looking like a square and shit. It is like,
それ
よーし、パパッと片付けるよ。
appreciate that interest.
余裕だね。思いっきり。それ。
お前もなかなかやるな
I've seen Avatar.
当然よね。すっごいのお見舞いだよ。そこだ。
I love Avatar, but I'm not much of a big fan like the rest of them out there are.
あくびが出ちゃうね。
But I don't express hate for Legend of Korra. Heard there was a new Avatar series announced too, I think.
いざ。迅速果敢に。
I think the new series is supposed to be based off of a focus on a female character.
もうすぐ守りを崩せそうだ
えい。それ。次々。ほっよーし。私もウィルグルさんに続きます。そこだ。余裕すぎてあくびが出ちゃうね。
おらそれ今はどうしようもないなそれ
どんな壁だって乗り越えてやるんだから。援護は私に任せて。思いよし。
弱点をつけそうだ
えい。
俺に任せてくれ
よし。てい。ここですかさず。そこだ。余裕すぎてあくびが出ちゃうね。
As long as we get something new, that's good. Appreciate that, man. Give me one sec.
So そこだこれ
珍しいもの見つけちゃったわ。 どこに行こうかな。
慌てるほど厳しい場所じゃなさそうだな
They keep saying that armored enemy gives off items, but I don't see that anywhere. Doesn't give out any fairy stones. I don't see that. Hold on. Maybe if I hit it harder.
思いっきり戦えるよ。
もうすぐ守りを崩せそうだ。
See if I can knock the item out of him.
外さないんだから。次々。よし。やあ。
助かったよウィルベル。
まだまだ終わらないよ。そこだ。余裕すぎてあくびが出ちゃうね。
Guess he doesn't drop it. Oh well.
楽に勝てそうな相手。余裕で勝てそうね。華麗な連携のチャンス。
あいつ守りが手薄になっていそうだな。
What animes I would recommend? And what genre? My genre, the genre of anime I mainly watch is honestly anything. Any type of genre. Magic, fighting, anything like that. But I'm more into story nowadays than animated fights and all that stuff. So I'd probably recommend animes these days. Anime these days like probably Berserk. Well, unless you've already watched Berserk, but I'd probably recommend Vinland Saga, freaking those type of animes. I'd probably recommend a bunch of sports anime too. Like Haikyuu, Prince of Tennis, Slam Dunk, Hajime no Ippo, Madoka Magica, you know, magical animes like Madoka Magica, freaking Sailor Moon, Yuki Yuna is a hero. You probably expected me to say shonen genre, but it needs to be animes outside of shonen genre because you're just gonna get the same old generic stories. Yeah, definitely Kuroko's no Basket. And definitely some classic and definitely some classics like non-mainstream animes like Black Cat. That's definitely a personal favorite that I grew up with. Black Cat, School Rumble. And another classic anime that I'm actually rewatching again is El Cazador Buraja. That's like I think it's called a Witch Hunter, but it's like a classic anime. What else? Bamboo Blade. Sasame's Magical Girls Club, Baka and Tess. These are like non-mainstream animes, easy to finish, so I'm not going to recommend any long ones. Or even Kakaishi, and that's a top tier classic. I remember King of Nobody, yep. Oh, and I'd also recommend Zatchbell. I don't think anyone's heard of the classics like Zatchbell. I'd recommend Zatchbell. No problemo. I'd recommend Mar. I'd recommend Mar. What else is there? What else? Soul Eater. Soul Eater, the Familiar of Zero, Twin Star Exorcist, Suzuka, Negima. I'd even recommend Gundam. Gundam is one of the most popular mecha franchises out there.
買えそうだな。
Double O Gundam is good.
どこに行こうかな。
アトリエに戻るか。
Food Wars, freaking.
この床の模様は何かしら。
I think that would be it for now. Oh wait, that's also a certain scientific. What was it? A certain magical index and a certain scientific railgun. That's one of the series that people of today are sleeping on. And it has a beautifully written story. Oh yeah, Monster is the GOAT.
どこに行く？よし。
I love Monster. Monster, Akira. Definitely Akira. Card Captor Sakura, clear card.
復興も順調だな。このまま行けば。
こんにちは。新しい品物が入ったよ。これでいいかい？ありがとう。また来てね。
はいだおじさん。
ん？リアス、それにスレイ君とロゼ君、ウィルベルちゃんだったかな？
どうも。
4人も揃って一体どうしたんだい？
ちょっとおじさんの知恵を借りたくって。
なるほど。それはまた重要な仕事を請け負ったな。
まあね、それで。
素材のことなら心当たりがないわけじゃないよ。
Damn, Paranoia Agent. Last time I ever watched that was when Adult Swim aired it.
海岸に生息する魔物から取れるものだ。ただ、奴は相当手強いぞ。それに
Paranoia Agent is good.
かなり遠い。往復だけでも
There was one anime I was gonna watch, although it was banned in certain areas, but I'd probably recommend it out there anyway. Serial Experiment Lane.
そういう魔物の相手をするために俺たちがいますから。
頼りになる仲間を持ったね。
おじさん、情報ありがとう。私、行ってくる。
ああ、気をつけてな。これが若さってやつかな。
The 2026 one is good, but it's all about the classic. But you know, if you're a man of culture and stuff and you wanna watch the 2026 version, go right ahead.
なんだか怖い顔してる。何かあった？
Oh yeah, it's definitely banned in certain areas.
私の紹介を任せている部下から手紙が来たんでね。
紹介。ファイターさんは自分の紹介を持ってるって言ってましたね。
そういえばちゃんと話したことなかったな。とは言っても長々話すほどのことでもない。オアゼス州を拠点に小さな紹介をやってるってだけさ。
オアゼス州なら結構近いじゃないですか。
と思うだろう。
They say it was banned in like several countries, but those are just rumors though. So I'm just going by what I hear. But
結構不便でね。
前から思ってたけど、どうしてその町にしたの？
But you know, I don't believe in shit like TikTok, because you know, TikTok, idiots from TikTok go around saying it's banned when it's really not. But you know, I'm going by what I hear though. But
なるほど。それじゃあさっきの手紙もオアゼス州の紹介から。
ああ、 紹介長の私に帰ってきてくれってな。
I heard about Black Torch. I didn't watch it yet though.
けど今はこのハルフェンで復興に向けて働いている身だ。部下には申し訳ないが帰るわけにはいかない。それをどう伝えるべきか悩んでいたんだ。
ハルフェンを思ってくれる気持ちは嬉しいけど、おじさんの紹介のことを第一に考えていいと思うよ。
そんな寂しいこと言わないでくれ。私にとってもハルフェンはすごく大切な場所なんだ。恩人であるリアスのおじいさんの町、その復興を投げ出したら一生後悔することになるよ。
でも大丈夫なんですか？きっと困ってるから手紙を出してきたんだと思うし。
大丈夫。部下は本当に優秀な人たちばかりなんだ。責任は問わないから自由にやれと返しておくさ。それにね、私が紹介を作った一番の理由はいつか恩返しができるよう力をつけるためなんだ。その理念、信念に反することはできない。部下たちもきっと分かってくれるさ。
どうやら信念は固いらしいな。
だね。おじさんの部下の人たちには申し訳ないけど、今はおじさん抜きで頑張ってもらうしかない。けど少しでも早くおじさんを返せるように私たちも復興頑張ろう。
It's no wonder they put Mila in her outfit in Dead or Alive. And they both have the same shortened hair. That's every Dead or Alive character. They all have the same bust size. Even if they have different sizes and stuff, the boobs all look the same to me in Dead or Alive. There's no difference. They robbed us of not making majority of other Atelier characters playable. Yeah, Marie Rose literally like stands in like a. She literally like the bottom of the chart. She literally like the bottom of the chart. And I think like next to her is possibly characters like Pi, but Pi is like a Virtua Fighter character though. Pi has some bit of bust, but Pachan like has a bit of bust, but I'd say she's after Marie. But Marie's literally like in the bottom in the bottom of the chart. Honoka, I always thought Honoka was like the biggest like bustiest character in the series. But that's just me though. I know I said they all the same, bro, but Honoka looked like her chest is like in a different league of its own. Like but let me Let me see if I can get this straight. So somebody said that it stated that Christy has the most she has the most biggest thighs. Like she's like a 93 and it's like they say Christy has a 93. Christy's a 93 and it's like Helena's a 90. But from the looks of it, Helena's is like way bigger in almost every costume from what they said. But they did say that Honoka and Rachel's measurements seem to be true in terms of bust size, and it's like but as it stands, I'd say the ones currently high right now are Christy, and then Ayane, and then Momiji and Sarah, and Lisa and Helena. But this was like back in the old days, because we have newer characters right now. Because we have newer characters, I think it's completely different now. So, although and I'm not including Nico because Nico's size is not up there. She's definitely not up there. In terms of comparing with the rest. So Nico is like we let her pass. And freaking out, who else? I mean, I guess that would be it. I know they brought in a new character in 6, but I don't think she I don't think she's up there. So people being all excited over the beta and shit like that. Oh man, you got to play the beta, bro. And you lucky, bro. I'm like, lucky? You guys can still get on the game, bro. It's still the same shit. All these people lining up in line just to play a fucking beta. Just to play a fucking beta when you can just like play the regular edition of the game, bro. It's just like, and it's like, exactly, it's like one character. It's only one character and people want to pop onto the beta and just like play it. What beta? Only thing I see is a new update. You want to play the beta of a new update? Looks the same to me. All they added was an extra set of gauges. It's nothing new. And it's like some dude popped on a YouTube short and he showed what the online is looking like. And the online's still dead. The online's still dead even after this update. That's what I'm saying. It was a waste. It was a waste to update the game. Because some dude showed a YouTube short of what the online is looking like. And the online is still empty. Nothing but tumbleweeds over the background. There's nothing new about it. Yeah. It's nothing new about it. It's literally all the same shit. No improvements. My biggest hopes for Kingdom Hearts 4, my biggest hope is that we see Neku Sakuraba and all the other characters from The World Ends With You again. Because when Dream Drop Distance added them in for the first time, I really liked them. I want them to be brought back again. Yeah, it's been so many updates, And no tag. You know what? I always kept asking that. Where's tag team?
とすぐお母さんを連れて戻ってくる
Well, and also, I'm not really sure if it's back or not. What happened to the 5v5 battles?
よかった。少し目を離した際にはぐれてしまった。
Where's the 5v5 battles? What happened to that? Dead or Alive 5 had that.
いやいや、そんな当たり前のことをしただけだよ。
お母さん見つかってよかったな。お嬢ちゃ
I
ん。
haven't been on the game in a while, so I'm not sure if 6 even had that, but where the fuck is that?
いや、とっさに置いていってしまって悪かったな。
一番子供と相性悪そうなロゼに負け
I'm like, so much for an update. You don't even, honestly, you don't even need an update to put in the 5v5 option or even the tag team option when they should have been there since release.
でも
What I think is that they would have to be more lazy. I think they would want to be more lazy about it though.
落着だな。
That's why they didn't want to add it in, because then they would have to put in team attacks and everything for the new power blows in 6, and it's like,
ロゼも来るよね。先行ってるよ。
ああ後から行くよお嬢様もこっちの世界に来てるんだろうか俺とはぐれてあの女の子みたいに泣いてるかもなもし来てるなら早く会いに行ってやらないと
So one of my friends who popped in before, one of my friends Trey literally gaslighted Dead or Alive and was hyped about it. I'm like, what's to be hyped about? A bunch of new costumes and one new character and a bunch of new gauges on the gameplay. I don't see anything new about it. It looks pretty basic to me.
もう何なのよ、あの親父。
どうしたんだよ。
And funny enough, those DLC costumes and everything, females. No males. Every new DLC outfit nowadays, bro, is fucking Kasumi wearing a bikini top or some random ass skimpy ass outfit nowadays, bro. I keep saying that I literally have Dead or Alive. I got Dead or what was it? Dead or Alive Scarlet Vacation or whatever it is.
その親父さん
I'm literally emulating that right now. Funny enough, and I was probably thinking of going live on it again somewhere
危ないとか心配
tomorrow.
したじゃん。
But
そうだけど
the thing is that they need to stay with that.
やっぱり昔
Just stay with the dating sim. They said they were turning it into a dating sim. So
ありそうにないな。
fighting games for Dead or Alive is out of the question now.
声出してどうしたんだい？あ、エル、何してたの？ただ散歩してただけさ。君たちこそ何してたんだ？
Fighting games is out of the question for Dead or Alive because there's nothing more to offer to it. The story fell off since 5.
エルは子供扱いされ
The story literally fell off since 5. The last time the story or any character stories were ever good was Dead or Alive 4. After that, everything went to ruin. Story went to ruin around 5. And 6's story made no sense because
子供扱いしたい
6's story made no sense because all of a sudden, here's the thing.
もう行ってこなくなったさ。
Here's the thing.
僕は小さい頃から天才だったからね。
When they brought out 6, funny enough, in 5, they never really like when they brought out Marie and Honika
まあ
in last round for 5
今もだけどな。
and made them like, you know, gave them official team interactions and shit when you team up with them.
見た目とか年齢は
They never really, you know, the creators of the game, they never really
ってこと。
the developers never really intended to like they never knew where they were going with Marie and Honika's friendship. 5 made it look like those two were friends since the very start. But when 6 dropped, 6 showed them meeting for the first time
外見よりも中身
and literally had Marie just going on a secret mission, having her be friends with Honika just to measure her strength and shit. Because they didn't really contemplate
ありがとう3人とも
her skills or anything, and why she could like copy so many other characters' moves and shit in 5. 5, she can literally copy multiple characters' moves and stuff into combos, following them up. 6 literally explains, like, they go into depth. They literally get close to going into depth how she can do all those moves and everything. She can do the drunken fist. She can use Brad Wong's drunken fist style and freaking like, because they still have not explained how she can do that shit. And then it's like, oh, Marie's working for Helena. My thoughts about Star Wars. All I gotta say is I hope the lightsaber keyblade is actually fully beautifully designed. That's all I can say. And I hope to see Sora wearing the classic fit, wearing the you know, Luke's fit, that is. Well, the Skywalker fit. Shit. I'm not too big on Star Wars, but I'm just hoping the level is very big. Non-canon?
ああ、やっと来たかお前ら。
あれ？どうしたのロゼ？私たちに何か用事？
ああ、店で調達したいものがあってな。天使のお前と顔見知りとはいえ、勝手に持っていくわけにもいかないから待ってたんだ。
え？店番なら妖精さんがしてくれてるはずだけど。
いや、それがだな。俺が店に来た時にはいたんだが、話しかけると奥に行っちまったな。それで店に誰もいなくなって困ってたんだよ。
嘘！普段はちゃんと店番してくれてるのに、なんでだろう。あ、いたいた妖精さん。一体どうしちゃったの？いやー、そんな。
もしかしてロゼの顔が怖いのか？
何？
そういうことか。
確かにロゼはいつもムスッとしてるからな。
俺はもともとこういう顔なんだよ。
うわー、ごめんなさい。
いや、本気で怒ってるわけじゃなくてだな。
おいおい、そんなんじゃますます怖がられるぞ。
ロゼはもうちょっと笑顔で話す練習しとかないとね。
怖がらなくて大丈夫だ。ロゼは顔は怖くても中身は優しいから。
顔が怖いは余計だが。怖がらせてたならすまない。そんなつもりじゃなかったんだ。
僕こそごめんね。店番ほったらかしちゃって。
よし、これで二人とも仲良くやれるな。それじゃあロゼは買い物の続きをしていってくれ。
My favorite goddess? Depends. Are we talking human form or HDD form? Oh shit, already? Hold on, dude. Ryza already? Oh no. Thick. First outfit and thick. Same as always, bro. How in God's name does she know the other two? Excuse me? She knows the other two? How? Non-canon. Yes, we know you, Ryza. Good, now make her playable. Right now. I'll mod this fucking game if I have to. Make her playable. Alright, so my favorite goddess is, I'm not going to lie, Iris Heart is probably going on the blacklist. Thing about Pluty is that she is very hated. She's a very hated character. I like Plutia, but she's very hated in the Neptunia community. A little bit in the West and a lot in Japan. But I'm definitely putting Iris Heart on the blacklist. Although she is hot, I'm putting her on the blacklist though. I'm gonna probably have to go with I'll go with all the four goddesses. All the four goddesses are fine. But I also like Yellow Heart specifically. And a little bit of Orange Heart. But I will also go with Ray Wrights. Ray Wrights in her goddess form too. But I think that would be it though. But out of all of them, I'll probably have to say, if I'd have to choose one out of all of them, I'm probably gonna have to go with Whiteheart. Oh yeah, facts. Seeing a major time skip design would be so good.
まり見かけない素材だな。
なるほどね。アプーの道ってのを使ってこの海岸まで来たんだ。
She spoke about the underworld. Oh man.
一回思い出すな。一回って私の世界にあったもう一つの世界だよ。そこにはフィルフス
Rias, this is your senior.
者がいて、ずっと昔
You have the chance to learn from an experienced alchemist, a senior. A thick senior.
結局異界からの侵略を止められなくて人間の国の方が滅ぼされちゃったんだ。だからその悪の道も気をつけた方がいいよ。知らないうちに良くないことを引き寄せてる。
Oh yeah, definitely. It used to be fighting games, but then I realized that fighting games are kind of very generic and repetitive. And then they don't really expand over they don't really expand certain gameplay over time, you know. I mean, yeah, new gameplay, but you know, they fail to evolve in terms of story. So I'd probably say Naruto Storm would probably be the most one that evolved out of any other fighting games in terms of doing story battles and stuff. But that's all I can say. Yeah, JRPG all the way. RPG, MMORPG, anything.
なるほど。アイターさんの言う通り、そこらの魔物より手強そうだ。
挟まれた。
これは想定外ね。仕方ない。手分けしよう。
And I've experienced a lot these days. Xenoblade Chronicles, Atelier, freaking.
私は大丈夫。前にも一人で戦ってるから。それより目の前のやつに集中して。
And of course, Neptunia being in the long run.
私はこいつに集中しなくちゃ。よーし、行くよ。
Even strategy I fuck with too. But
どんな壁だって乗り越えてやるんだから。ここで立ち止まるわけにはいかないもんね。思いっきり戦えるよ。
I appreciate that.
俺に任せてくれ。
As long as it goes easy for me, as long as it's an easy type of game, I'm fine with playing it. Not looking for anything challenging. If I see anything hard, I just drop it off the bat or get a save online and use that.
よーし。やあ。いざ。それ。できたよ。お突撃。
弱点をつけそうだ。俺に任せてくれ。
よーし、よーし。やあ。今のいざ。それ。皆さん、お疲れ様です。みんな、怪我はない？
こっちは大丈夫だ。無事に素材は手に入ったのか？
私の方は手に入ったよ。リアスの方はどうだった？もちろんバッチリだよ。あとは調合するだけだね。同じく
むしろここからが大変だよね。そんなわけで私はそろそろ帰らないと。
もうお別れなの？フィルフサの話とかもっと聞きたかったな。
私ももっとリアスたちと一緒にいたいけど、これを使って急いで調合しないとなんだ。ごめんね。
オートに戻るのか？
そうだね。一旦オートに戻って、それからレスナのところにアトリエ使わせてもらいに行く。何かあったら連絡してよ。私にできることなら協力するから。
ライザさん、ありがとう。また連絡するから。
まさか
I want to tackle more. I honestly want to tackle strategy games like that, but
はあ、もっといろいろ
the grinding would probably be hard as hell to do. I'm like, it's like that's another thing. That's another thing. If there's like free mode challenges and stuff like that in strategy games, then that would annoy me too, because it'd be probably hard to grind in those type of games. That's why I haven't played much strategy games. I wanted like an easy one, but like
あいつもあいつで常に動き回っているからな。ま、元気そうでよかったよ。
すごく価値がありそうだ。これってとんでも
most of the time I literally have to use saves just literally help me in most times because the game is hard as fuck for no reason. Shit, I got the attention span for games, man, but not for those type of games.
急に夜に。
Like instead of deleting my Sophie 2 walkthroughs, I could have easily just went for S tier materials and just like did it that way, but just don't got the time. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for nowadays. An easy strategy game. Like, remember this one game I played, Super Heroine Chronicles,
これは使えそうだな。
made by the same people that did Super Robot Wars, and it's literally where, what was it? Literally where they have like all these, pretty much everyone's favorite anime heroines and shit, like freaking Louise from The Familiar of Zero being playable, and a bunch of other characters from that anime too. Who else? I forgot. Oh wait, they also had Mion and Shion from Higurashi, and I think Reina. And who else? Forgot her name. Forgot the other's name. Reina and Satsuko? Satsuko and Reina? Yeah, there you go. Reina and Satsuko. Nippon. Oh yeah, Adia as well. They had Adia, Kanzaki Holmes, and freaking who was the other one? Rico and or she was originally called Lupin. Lupin the fourth or third. I think she was Lupin the fourth. Or the personification of Lupin the third, or whichever, but. And oh yeah, Infinite Stratus characters too. Hoki, Cecilia were playable. Hoki, Cecilia, and Charles, and freaking. Point is though, I think my most highest level character was probably Rico. Either way, the thing about that game is that I managed to at least like finish a couple levels. The first couple levels obviously being easy, but of course the third or fourth level after that was a bit hard, and that's when I ended up I think I remember modding my save to at least give me a much bigger advantage. So I modded my save to give me unlimited money, and freaking that's how hard the game was. I mean, they had stages you could grind on, but that's how hard the stages were. I just don't have the attention span to grind on most games nowadays that take a while to level up. So I said, fuck no, let me just mod the save and give me a much bigger advantage and shit. And there I go. And the rest is history. And so that's when I started uploading my save online. That way when people need a starter save to use and shit, they could use that. So
な。
一つ一つ丁寧にやっていこう。
Point is though, I'm not. I just want like an easy game and shit.
何か見つけたぞ。
Someday I'll start fresh on, you know, Sophie 1 and 2. 1 I got lucky to beat, and 2 is just I could not beat that. So I know what I'm gonna do with. I know what I'm literally gonna do with 2. I don't know how I'm gonna find S tier. I don't know how I'm gonna farm S tier material on that game, but I'm gonna see if I can do what I can.
あまり見かけない素材だな。
That's why I'm glad we have games like Ryzen and Resleriana, because of the fact that I'm tired of literally having to like what I've dealt with Sophie, bro. That Sophie's a hard game. I don't even want to like. Game is good. Don't get me wrong, man. It's for challenging Atelier players, but like I don't have that type of challenging mindset. So no. That's why I deleted my walkthroughs for it. They just wouldn't be right if I just stopped right there. So no.
今はどうにもできないかな。
I'm like, how can anybody beat that second phase, bro? Dude, here's the way I see it. Here's the way I see it. If it was just a first phase boss in the second game, I would have been done with the game, no problem. But no, they make a second phase boss. Don't even heal my health back to 100%. Don't even heal everybody's HP back to 100%. And my items don't fucking restart. I ain't dealing with that. If it was just a first phase boss, I would have been done with the game just like that. But a second phase? No, 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 no. Technically, I would have already had the game beaten. Second phase boss. Already over. I'm not. I'm sorry. No. Dude, I'd have to put in the extra. I'd have to put in the extra work, bro. To. No. They could have at least made it easier to damage instead. They could have made her easier to damage instead, but no. Like give her that Masumi Arakawa treatment, bro, and just make her easy to beat. But nope. You want to go and egg it for me? Okay, so no. I'm not touching that game yet, bro. I'm gonna come back to that, but like, I'm thinking of just using a new game plus save. But the thing is that I want to beat it with my own save. If I was able to make it that far, if I was able to make it that far, I would have been able to beat it, no problem. But nope. Second phase boss. I'm not with that. I actually need alchemic clay. I appreciate that, but I don't think I don't really think I'm gonna tackle it now though, but I definitely try somewhere in the future. After I get my fair share of fair Atelier games. Literally a struggle having to literally like reuse the same old revival items every time, bro. It's like, wow. I think I'll just use a new game plus save the next time I play, but Let me see if I can duplicate these real quick, and then
どれを増やすんだい？増やしたいものを選んでくれよ。
I don't mind tackling Sophie 1 again, but I don't know about 2, dude. I mean, to be fair, the games have been cringy since SVS. Mega Dimension was the last ever good title with good gameplay before they switched up to a Unity's gameplay. That's how bad these new System of Neptunia games are. Mm.
これでいいかい？よっしゃ！じゃあ始めるぜ！
どの道具にしようか。
どれを増やすんだい？
Okay, let's do it.
さーて、何を作ろう？これは外せないよね。これは外せないよね。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。ここはこれでっと。うまくいきますよ。想像い。さーて、何を作ろう？
So Undine sign is right there. So now let's see. On visual novel games, my thoughts on visual novel games is that if they don't have gameplay mixed with visual novel, then I'm not fucking with them. That's why I still play Neptunia, because it has those. If it's regular visual novel games with just choice by choice and stuff to find a just to literally get like a Shikaru and stuff like that, I'm not checking with that. It's got to be visual novel and gameplay together. Visual novels, cutscenes, and then the gameplay. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even played Neptunia to begin with.
どれにしようかな。これは外せないよね。
A regular game with visual novels only would put me to sleep.
ここはこれでっと。これにしようかな。いい反応だね。よし、調合想像以上の大成功だよ。よし、これで完成。
無事に完成したか。
初めはどうなることかと思ったが、 なんとかなってよかったな。
早速店に行きましょう。どんな顔するか楽しみね。ブラッドさんはなんでこんな厄介なものをお題に選んだんだろう。
少なくともただ必要だからというわけでもなさそうだ。どれを強化しようかな。これにしよう。これにするか。
任せとけって。気合は十分だぜ。任せとけって。
これで申し分なさそうだ。我ながら完璧な仕事だな。どの道具にしようか。
Sup? My God, who died this time? I mean, sorry about that. My bad. I did not mean to say it like that.
偉い人の考えることはよくわかんないわね。どこに行くの？アトリエに行くの？
Really?
妖精さん見つけた。
I thought she died of drug overdose.
これもいい素材。
Some people were saying she did drugs back in her day. Is that false?
値打ちがありそうね。妖精さん見つけた。いざ迅速果敢に。このくらいなら余裕だね。思いっきり戦えるよ。
もうすぐ守りを崩せそうだ。
よし、まとめて片付けちゃうよ。これでそうだね、よっちゃん。てやこれはどうぞ。
What I'm trying to see is how she still kept up with that shit.
すぎてあくびが出ちゃうね。また強くなってしまったね。
And this is why people die at such a young age, man. They gotta stop with that stuff. People don't realize they only got one life, man. Stop wasting it with all that crap. Like I said, I don't know what people go through with you know, with the addiction of certain things that lead to death later on. But you know that. Just saying, it's not it, man.
さーて、始めますか。お力添えいたし。華麗な連携のチャンス。攻めるよ。よーし。やあ。これはどうぞ。
したな。
Shit, I'm trying to live a long life, man. I ain't trying to
いいまとみっけ。
take some weird shit.
皆さんお疲れ様です。まだまだ私の成長は止まらないよ。
少し強くなれたみたいだ。
A heart attack? Oh.
新発見だよ。
Is there any reason for... Is there any reason that heart attack triggered? Possibly drugs? No, they shouldn't really cause heart attacks, so no.
あまり見かけない素材だな。
どうやら貴重なものみたい。
デスナステルネンリヒト行きます。私が全部助けてあげる。思いっきり攻めるよ。やあ。いつもより
もうすぐ守りを崩せそうだ。
よし行くぞ。
先陣を切ります。
次は俺だ。
好機到来。
はあ。
行くぞ。
頼もしい。
I'm just saying, man, a lot of weird shit be going on in this world, man, where people dying young and stuff. But you are right.
よし。よっ、それ。いい感じに勝利。
I mean, didn't she, like, suffer with alcohol or some shit?
あまり
珍しいもの見つけちゃったわ。いや、おや、これ。
新しい発
Finally got it. They said we could get it through the armored enemies, but I guess that shit was a lie. No, sir.
かかってきなさい。お力添えいたします。思いっきり戦えるよ。
もうすぐ守りを崩せそうだ。
よーし、やるよ。
やるぞ。
まずは私。
合わせる。
次は俺だ。
次はそうだね、ティアスちゃん。
この程度か。
そこだ。楽に勝ててよかったよ。
余裕だな。
おや。やった。やった。よっ。よっ。珍しい。いいもの見つけちゃったわ。
標的が出てきた。
I love the design of the enemies in the Dimensional Breach.
こんなところで負けてられないからね。せーの、いっけー。よーし、大暴れしちゃおう。よーし、よーく切れるよ。そこだ。ここですかさず。
We're like the Viltrumites us humans are literally like the Viltrumites in Invincible, bro. Nothing but like 1,000 and millions of bodies just like randomly being thrown out. No room for graves and shit, bro. That's what we're like. All the Viltrumites from Invincible. When they died of that disease and shit, and all of our bodies just being like corpses on each other and shit. That's literally how it is.
切り開く。そこだ。やー。
Sent off to a random ass junkyard and shit.
皆さん、お疲れ様です。魔法使いに限界はないんだから。まだまだ目指すは果ての大陸。
手強い相手だったな。倒せてよかった。これはなかなか珍しいな。
Remember what I said before, we're relics of an old era. I'm a relic, you're a relic, we're all relics. Even if we're still young, we're all relics. Relics of an old era that are soon to die.
デスナしてる年リストいきます。私が全部
The origin of America?
さあ行くよ。よし。
守りが手薄になって
What, are we talking before it became a free country?
弱点をつけそうだ。俺に任せてくれ。
よし行くぞ。
私が一番。
次は俺だ。
当然よね。
そこだ。
スルーさんの判断力私も見習わないと。集中。よし。いやそれ。どんどん先へ進みましょう。これは何に使えるのかしら。
これはなかなか珍しいな。
これは結構珍しいんじゃないか。
これ珍しいね。また新しい場所に来たみたいだね。おいこれ珍しい。
これは結構
これは値打ちがありそうね。
I mean, if there was information like this, wouldn't it have been I don't know, like, isn't it something that's supposed to be kept secret?
珍しいもの見つけちゃった。
Question is, how the hell did anybody get their hands on this? This stuff over the internet?
これは使えそうだ。
これは結構珍しいんじゃないか。
これはなかなか珍しいな。
いいもの見つけた。
どうやら
I'm surprised something like that is actually out in the public.
これ珍しいね。
これはな。
これは結構珍しいんじゃないか。
やったすっごい珍しいもの見つけた。
あまり見かけない素材だな。
おやおやザク これもいい素材になるんじゃない。これ珍よーしパパッと片付けるよ。
Going on stuff.
一気に倒しちゃおう。あたしかよーしてやすっごいのお見舞いだよ。そこだ。ピアスの頼りがいが出てきたわね。いやそれどんどん先へ進みましょう。
どうやら貴重なものみたいだな。
やった。
Crap, it's getting full.
何が出るかな。すごいの見つけたよ。ザクこれね。
あれは強そうだぞ。気合い入れて挑もう。
That's it. Mm-hmm. My day is going good, and yourself?
間違いなく強敵。思いっきりだ。
弱点をつけそうだ。
We had how many updates for the game, and shit, even I wouldn't even care if it was DLC. I would have definitely gotten it for that unlimited stuff. Like, oh my god. I hate having to go back to the Atelier to restock. Like, oh my god. Just to empty everything out. Like, oh my god.
いざ思いっきりいくよそこだやーいいまた見て
Ooh, okay.
皆さんお疲れ様ですまた強くなってしまったね
これも一つの学びだな。
まだまだ目指すは果ての大陸
まだ強くなれそうだ。
まだまだ私の成長は止まらないよ
No news since gameplay.
手強い相手だったな。倒せてよかった。
これは道がありそうね
I wish I could go back to the Atelier, bro, because I can't farm materials. Ugh, I'm so pissed because of that. I have to fight them, bro.
楽に勝てそうな相手余裕で勝てそうね思いっきり戦えるよやあここですかさずそこだ
いやすいい調子だな。
よしいいまた見っけ
Basket's full, bro.
完璧にておよしやって次次はっ攻めるよやあここですかさずそこだ集中集中大集中よしはっそれ皆さんお疲れ様です
Oh god. My god, bro, it's gonna piss me off. Please be something good, bro. I'm trying to resist the temptation, bro, but oh my god, bro, I'm just trying to resist the temptation, bro. I feel like it's gonna be something good, but it's just not. All right, good. All right. I didn't want to skip that, man, but like, oh god, but 500, bro. I know Ryza had a much bigger limit than this. Got me fucked up, man.
こんなやつどうってことないんだから援護は私に任せて思いっきり戦えるよまずは私
合わせる。次は俺だ。
どっちが上か
悪いみたいだ。
見えたわ。あいつの正面突破だ。私に任せなさい。見えたわ。あいつの弱点。私に任せなさい。これはなんだ。そこだ。見えた。
Oh!
正気はある。
Crazy damage, yo. Ooh.
あいつの弱点。私に任せなさい。逃がしません。当たれ。
If I hadn't blocked that, it would have been dead. Oh god.
強くなるっていいもんだよね。
これも一つの学びだな。
魔法使いに限界はないんだから。
まだ強くなれそうだ。これは強い力を秘めている。
お宝。これがあればもっと強くなれるんじゃない？
Feel better, my friend.
さーて、何を作ろう。まずはこれを入れて。ここはこれでっと。どれにしようかな。いやいや、今は使い時じゃないかも。やっぱり他の。ここはこれでっと。ここはこれでっと。ここはこれでっと。よし、調合か。そう。さーて、何を作ろう。
Let's see what I got over
こ
here.
れは外せないよね。 れは外せないよね。ここはこれでっと、これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと、うまくいきますよ。そうどれを増やすんだい？増やしたいものを選んでくれよ。これを増やすんだな。お仕事完了だぜ。これでいいかい？よっしゃ！じゃあ始めるぜ。これを増やすんだな。
Damn, bro.
どれにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。ここはこれでっと。うまくいってる。これにしようかな。いいんじゃない？これにしようかな。よし、調合か総合い。どれにしようかな。これは外せないよね。これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。いいんじゃない？よし、調合。さーて、これは外せないよね。やっぱり他のを。これにしようかな。いい反応だね。これにしようかな。想像以上のさーて、何を作ろう。これは外せないよね。いい反応だね。ここはこれでっと。 入れてうまくいってる。ここはこれでっと。ここはこれでっと。うまくいきます。どれにし、これは外せないよね。いい反応だね。ここはこれでっと。いい反応だね。うまくいきます。すっごくうまく。どれ、これは外せないよね。いい反応だね。これにしようかな。いいんじゃない？これにしようかな。いいんじゃない？うまくいきます。どれにしようかな。まずはこれを入れていいんじゃない？これにしようかな。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。うまくいってる。うまくいってる。いい反応だね。いいんじゃない？いい反応だね。いいんじゃない？
Okay, let's see. They have new features? What's going on now?
うまくいってる。うまくいっ、やっぱり他のうまくいってる。うまくいってる。うまくいってる。うまくいってる。これにしようかな。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。
Oh, that's good.
うまくいってる。いい反応だね。
So just in case some stupid little crazy fuck wants to put a bad comment, at least they're giving me views. Then again, I thought it's always been like that. That's crazy.
うまくいってる。いいんじゃない？いいんじゃない？いいんじゃない？いいんじゃない？いい反応だね。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。私天才じゃない？ここはこれでっと。
Ooh, yeah, definitely. Most likely YouTube will come for their ass. Pause. But yeah, they'll definitely go for them.
ここはこれでっと。
like they've never been demonic before. That's because they are depraved.
これにしようかな。うまくいきます。忘れないようにメモしておかなくちゃ。どれにしようかな。いいんじゃない？あとこれじゃなかった。これにしようかな。これにしようかな。これにしようかな。これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。これにしようかな。これにしようかな。
Facts, you're right.
これにしようかな。これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。ここはこれでっと。これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。これにしようかな。これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。ここはこれでっと。
Come on, where is it at?
これにしようかな。これにしようかな。いいんじゃない？私天才じゃない？
Excuse me? Where? How?
これにしようかな。いい反応だね。うまくいき
Oh, that explains it.
想像以上の大成功だよ。忘れないようにメモしておかなくちゃ。さーて、何を作ろう。
No, not cool. Hmm. There it is.
じゃないかも。これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。うまくいきますように。さーて、何を作ろう。まずはこれを入れて、これにしようかな。これにしようかな。いやいや、今は使い時じゃないかも。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。これにしようかな。うまくいきますよ。想像。どれにしようかな。
Healing soul.
これは外せないよね。これは外せないよね。いい反応だね。いいんじゃない。いい反応だね。
That's just for the thread, bro. Shit. All right, something different. No. Stretchy band, okay. Yeah, that would go down here then. Okay. Sure, alright, whatever. All right.
いい反応だね。これにしようかな。うまくいってる。ひらめいちゃった。いいんじゃない。ここはこれでっと。これにしようかな。うまくいきますように。すっごく。どれにしようかな。まずはこれを入れて。いい反応だね。ここはこれでっと。いい反応だね。よし、調合開始。想像い。どれにしようかな。これは外せないよね。いい反応だね。うまくいってる。いいんじゃない。やっぱり他の。いい反応だね。うまくいってる。いい反応だね。うまくいきますように。想像い。どれにしようかな。これは外せないよね。まずはこれを入れて。うまくいってる。これにしようかな。これにしようかな。よし、調合。すっご。どれにしようかな。これは外せないよね。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。よし、調合開始。すっごく。まずはこれを入れて。これは外せないよね。ここはこれでっと。これにしようかな。これにしようかな。よし、さーて。これは外せないよね。ここはこれでっと。いいんじゃない。ここはこれでうまくいきますよ。どれにしようかな。材料が足りないみたいだね。これは外せないよね。 まくいってる。私天才じゃない。いい反応だね。いい反応だね。いいんじゃない。ひらめいちゃった。いいんじゃない。ここはこれでっと。これにしようかな。うまくいきますように。忘れないようにメモしておかなくちゃ。さーて、何を作ろう。これは外せないよね。これにしようかな。ここはこれでっと。いいんじゃない。うまくいきますように。どれにしようかな。これは外せないよね。いいんじゃない。いい反応だね。ここはこれでっと。いい反応だね。よし、想像以上の。さーて、何を作ろう。まずはこれを入れて。いいんじゃない。これにしようかな。よし、調合、想像。どれにしようかな。
どこへ行くんだ。
さあ、行くわよ。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。さて、何を並べようかな。う
どこへ行くんだ？
ひとっ飛びよ。
Okay, before I give it to him, hold on.
よく来たわね。今日は町の発展のために出資してくれるの？ありがとう。この辺りが資金を必要としてるみたい。
確かに確認した。報酬だ。
やったー！ちゃんと欲しかったものが届いてる。
どの依頼を受けよっか。
では頼んだぞ。任せたぞ。
よーし、
任せたぞ。
先に頼まれてる仕事は終わらせなくちゃ。
あまり詰め込みすぎるのも良くない。今の自分の能力に適。
何をお願いし。
分かった。
この内容でお願いしよう。
分かった。
ちょっとどの依頼を受けよっか。
こんばんは。どれにするんだい？また来てね。
眩しい。こうも急に明るくなると目が慣れないな。
こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。持っていきますね。売り上げが出てますよ。こんな妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしようか。売れますように。こんにちは。お店はこれでどうでしょう。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしようか。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしようか。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。お買い得ですよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、何を並べようかな。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、何を並べようかな。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。さて、何を並べようかな。売れますように。こんにちは。お店はちょっと休憩。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしよう。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。誰にお願いしようかな。
それじゃあお願いね。誰に、それじゃあお願いね。誰に、それじゃあお願いね。誰にお願いしよう。それじゃあお願いね。誰にお願い、それじゃあお願いね。誰に、それじゃあお願いね。誰にお願いしようかな。それじゃあお願いね。誰にお願いしようかな。それじゃあお願いね。誰にお願いしようかな。それじゃあお願いね。こんにちは。お店は順調、一生懸命やりますよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、何を並べようかな。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしようか。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。さてさて、お店はうまくいってるかな。さて、何を並べようかな。売れますように。何を並べようかな。売れますように。何を並べようかな。売れますように。何を並べようかな。売れますように。何を並べようかな。
順調ですよ。一生懸命やりますよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、何を並べようかな。売れます。何を並べようかな。売れますよ。何を並べようかな。売れます。何を並べようかな。売れますよ。何を並べようかな。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は持っていきますね。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしよう。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしよう。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調。一生懸命やりますよ。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしようか。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調。これでどうでしょう。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしようか。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は持っていきますね。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。さて、どうしよう。売れますように。こんにちは。お店はこれでどうでしょう。売り上げが出てますよ。妖精さんと